Back at it with my 3 cents again. Anthony Joshua came out and said what he had to say about Tyson Fury earlier today. Tyson Fury then rebuttals. Anthony Joshua puts the burden of their fight not going through on him, and then Tyson Fury puts it back on AJ. You can't come out Sunday talk to the prince or one of the princes and say the fight is on, and then the next day, arbitration comes up when you knew arbitration was coming up near, and the fight it's not happening because they didn't rule in your favor. You had your contract. What was in your contract, stuff like that. Tyson Fury dicked everybody alone. Edwin Hearn didn't help with it with all his announcements. But, Edwin Hearn did what he was supposed to do, but he could have done it a better way and went a better way about it. But like I said, with all this stuff that's out there, people just need to, keep themselves as, cool, calm, and collective. Basically, it's just to show you, these promoters, these fighters can say whatever the fuck they want, but it's all up to you to do your own homework and due diligence and believe in these and figure out who to believe or who to trust or who you want to give the benefit of the doubt to. You can't give the benefit of the doubt with anything with Tyson Fury anymore. And it's been time and time again that he has done things like this. If you want to believe the guy, go right ahead, because you can see Tyson Fury tried to put that back in Anthony Joshua's court, knowing now well he's the one that started this all. Just like Nate Dogg said, the start of it all was a dirty hoe's draws, and Tyson Fury is the dirty hoe with the dirty draws, and if you want to blame Edward Hearn, Bob Arum, or whoever for this, go right ahead. But like I said, ultimately Tyson Fury, this was his decision. Ultimately, it was Tyson Fury's decision. Bob Arum is just a promoter. Edward Hearn is just a promoter. They was trying to, finagle themselves into the pot of gold, right along with what Tyson Fury was trying to do. But like I said, ultimately, it's Tyson Fury's fault. It was his responsibility to read his contract. It was his responsibility to sign the contract and know what was in the contract. No matter how you put it, no matter how you spin it, Tyson Fury is in charge, just like Deontay Wilder is in charge, just like Anthony Joshua is in charge. And these guys, they sign contracts. Whether or not you hired a lawyer, whether or not you hired a promoter, manager, advisor, or whoever, you are the one that's in charge of your career. You know which way it's going to go. You know which way it's not going to go. So say it how you want to say it. Put it how you want to do it. Talk about people because they have a difference of opinion with you. Go right ahead. But at the end of the day, the fight is not happening. And Tyson Fury is the one that made this decision. Now, I could be wrong. Y'all could be right. But at the end of the day, nobody has read their contract. Nobody has all the information out there to even pick a side yet to figure out who is actually really at fault. Only thing we know is Tyson Fury is in charge of his career. He signed a deal with Top Rank and ESPN to fight whatever X amount of bums and the Bronze Bomber, and he reneged and tried to go the Anthony Joshua way because he had illusions of Gander. And what happened? Bob Arum told everybody, but we can't trust him. But he was pretty much consistent the whole way. You know what I'm saying? Having doubts about the fight, saying that he wants to fight, but it's Tyson Fury. All sorts of shit he was saying. So I don't know if that's his way of doing plausible deniability or whatever the case may be, but we all know who's in charge over there. And it ain't Bob Arum. If that's the case, Bob Arum wouldn't be in the red. I'm just saying. Shout outs to the LDBC. and everybody stay sucker free.